Buenas and half a day. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. It's with great honor that we are going to honor today and with admiration and distinction to celebrate the remarkable career of Dr. Kimberlee S. Kihleng as she embarked in her life. For nearly 2 decades, Dr. Kihleng has dedicated her heart and soul to the mission of Humanities Guåhan, leaving an indelible mark on our community and beyond. And we're very honored today to be joined by her family members and founding members of the Humanities Guåhan, the current board members of Humanities Guåhan, former board members as well, some of the former Humanities Guåhan staff, and of course, the current Humanities Guåhan staff. And we also have with us today community partners and supporters of Humanities Guåhan, who some of these have been supporters for decades and have seen Dr. Kihleng throughout her career. So Sizuas Masi, to all of you for being here with us today. I'd like to recognize you all individually in a little while. So we're here today to present resolution number 359-37 to Dr. Kihleng. We will make sure she receives an actual physical copy of this. But this is a legislative resolution. It's to honor her as we bid her farewell. Resolution 359. Relative to recognizing Dr. Kimberlee S. Kihleng on her retirement from Humanities Guåhan and commending her for her 19 years. Whereas it is the sense of legislature in Guåhan to recognize the life and accomplishments of those distinguished citizens of this great island who have devoted themselves to faithfully serving the best interests of our and the needs of our people. Whereas one of the citizens is Dr. Kimberlee Kihleng, who earned her Bachelor of Arts degree in Anthropology at the University of Arizona in 1980, followed by acquiring arts and Doctor of Philosophy in Anthropology at the University of Hawaii, Manoa in 1986 and 96, respectively. Dr. Kihleng has served as Executive Director of Humanities Guåhan, formerly known as Guam Humanities Council, Inc., an independent nonprofit partnering with the National Endowment for the Humanities. And the mission of the Humanities is to foster community engagement and dialogue, inspire critical thinking, celebrate diversity, and enrich the quality of life of the island residents through the power of Humanities to meet its mission by presenting and supporting a diverse range of quality public humanities programs that include family, literacy, community grants, interpretive exhibitions, food democracy, documentary films and discussions, cultural workshops and performances, and community. Prior to her role at Humanities Guåhan, Dr. Kihleng served as Executive Director of the Mission Houses Museum, a historic in Honolulu, Hawaii, focused on Hawaiian and Pacific history. She was also a visiting scholar in Micronesian Studies at the University of Guam, coordinated the Women and Gender Studies program from 1997 to 2000. In the late 1980s, Historic Preservation Officer for the Federated States of Micronesia, the national government. Additionally, Dr. Kihleng, a Fulbright scholar, conducted long-term ethnographic research in the Pohnpeian Islands, FSS research in the Republic of Palau. Dr. Kihleng's leadership has been instrumental in advancing the mission and vision of Humanities Guåhan, fostering a deep appreciation for the humanities, cultural heritage, and intellectual inquiry within our island community. Under Humanities Guåhan has flourished, reaching new heights of achievement and impact through innovative programs, partnerships, and initiatives that have enriched our lives and the lives of countless individuals. In November 2018, Dr. Kihleng was elected to serve a 4-year term on the board of the national membership organization, the Federation of State Humanities Council. And shortly thereafter, she assumed the position of vice chair. And then in 2022, she served as the chair of the Governance and Bylaws Committee of that council. Through important collaborations such as this, along with powerful programming, Humanities Guåhan has amongst its national partners. And Dr. Kihleng's is highlighted by 19 consecutive years of sound audits, showcasing her adept handling of significant financial resources from grants and scholarships. She prioritizes preserving indigenous cultures, particularly Chamorro identity, to uphold Guam's distinct way of life. And in addition, she promotes awareness of the diverse historical, cultural, linguistic, and religious backgrounds within our island community. Her leadership at the council offered varied programming that addresses crucial issues facing our community and the broader Pacific Islands region, including exhibitions, workshops, tours, conversations, publications, and oral history projects. Under Dr. Kihleng's leadership, the Council has developed a strong exhibition program, often collaborating with institutions like the Smithsonian Institution Travel Service and the Museum on Main Street program. They have worked closely with community organizations and humanities scholars to create exhibits focused on Guam and Micronesian culture. Additionally, the Council has undertaken multi-year projects in addressing significant public policy issues, including U.S. military expansion, cultural identity for migrants, ecological literacy. Dr. Kihleng has also played a key role in establishing a grant program supporting local projects and nonprofits, fostering educational initiatives and organizational development. And through various grant programs, including those responding to the COVID-19 pandemic, Dr. Kihleng has facilitated projects that emphasize a humanities approach, encompassing exhibits, films, forums, festivals, and workshops, engaging Guam's diverse audiences. And over the course of her leadership, Humanities Guåhan its commitment to the Pacific region through collaborative initiatives. These efforts have included hosting renowned Pacific scholars like Albert Wendt and Therese to raise awareness of Pacific literature and the significance of Chamorro and Micronesian storytelling. Projects such as the Dance and Identity in the Pacific with Black Grays from Aotearoa, New Zealand, have recognized and supported its role in preserving indigenous culture. Collaborations with institutions like the Museum of New Zealand, Te Papa, and co-hosting the National Humanities Conference in Honolulu, Hawaii, underscore Humanities Guåhan's during cultural exchange and community engagement throughout the Pacific. The Council was honored with the 37th Helen and Martin Schwartz Prize for outstanding work in the public humanities at the 2019 National Humanities Conference for their program, Taking Root in Youth Empowerment for Island Sustainability. Dr. Kihleng's dedication to education, cultural preservation, and community engagement has profoundly influenced our community, encouraging generations to embrace their heritage and explore human expression. Throughout her tenure, she has shown exceptional professionalism, integrity, and compassion, earning widespread respect. Her visionary leadership and relentless advocacy have elevated Humanities Guåhan as a beacon of enlightenment, promoting dialogue, understanding, and appreciation for Guam's diverse cultures and perspectives. And Liheslaturan Guåhan expresses its deep gratitude and respect to Dr. Kimberlee S. Kihleng for her dedication to preserving culture, promoting education, and fostering community engagement, leaving a lasting impression on the island and community and extending its influence. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Iminatrentaisheti na Liheslaturan Guåhan does hereby, on behalf of the people of Guam, recognize Dr. Kimberlee S. Kihleng on her retirement from Humanities Guåhan and commend her 19 years of service. And be it further resolved that the speaker certify and the legislative secretary attest to the adoption hereof, and that copies of the same be thereafter transmitted to Dr. Kimberlee S. Kihleng and to the Honorable Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero, Imaga Hagan Guåhan. Then, thank you so much, Dr. Kihleng. Thank you so much.
Jesus Masi, Speaker Terlaje. Thank you for the wonderful resolution. I so appreciate it.
We're very honored to honor you today after all of the work that you have put into our community and really having engaged all of us. I think everyone here might have seen once or twice at some of these events, and so many ways. I'd like to give this opportunity. I want to acknowledge that we have with her family members. We have your husband, right? Kihleng.
Simeon, yeah.
And your daughter, Emilitaire Kihleng. I've met her also on occasion. And Patsy Kihleng, your granddaughter. Yay. And you have a brother, Kevin Sterrett, and a twin sister. I thought that was you earlier. Hello. Okay. And Kathleen Bartels, twin sister logging in from Canada. Great. And Nicholas Bartels, nephew. Colleen Sterrett, your other sister. And JC Sterrett, a niece. Thank you all, family members, for being here. Of course, I want to acknowledge our founding board of directors of the Humanities Guåhan, including Congressman Robert Underwood, Jesus Mossing Congressman, and former Senator Narissa Britannia Underwood, Rosa Palomo, Remington Asley, Antonio Leon Guerrero, Alberto Lamarena, former Senator, or is that the judge? And John Morvant, Mary Louise Wheeler, Eulalia Harui Walsh, Sister Frances Jerome Cruz, RSM, George Balton. Those are the founding members. And of course, we have our current board members with us today. Thank you for being here. Beth Perez, the interim board chair. Troy McVeigh, I see you, Dr. McVeigh. Attorney Bill Pesh. Monica Duenas, the immediate past chair. And Carlos Madrid, Alvarez Pinier, Dr. Madrid. And Dr. Melissa Taitano, also a board member. We have former board members. Thank you all for being here. I'm just going to read you. Really, it's a testament to the leadership of this organization. Marie Lezama, former board member, current director of the Department of Revenue and Tax. Marie Calvo-Monge, former board of director member. Selena Onadera Salas, Beth Somera, Matthew Cruz, Deborah Cabrera, Joyce Crisostomo, Aymir Jonas, Arlene Berdalio, Elfrida Yoshida. And of course, we have former staff members here and our current staff members of the Humanities Guåhan. Jesus Masi to all of you for being very honored. And our community partners, we have former Senator Kelly Marsh, curator of the archaeological collections at the Guam Cultural Repository, Leo Pangilinan, executive director of the Northern Americas Council, Charlene Santos-Bama, the senior vice president and provost. Marie Calvo-Monge is currently the chief executive officer at KUAM. Melvin Wampat Borja, director of the Department of Chamorro Affairs, and Samuel Ilesugam, executive director, Guma Mami Inc. All of you. I'd now like to open the floor for for Monica Duenas, the past chair, for some remarks. Monica?
Hafaday, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. Well, Kim has been an effective leader of Humanities Guåhan for the past 2 decades, working tirelessly in promoting the public humanities on Guam, or promoting Guam to the public humanities by securing prestigious partnerships and programs with organizations like the Smithsonian and the Pulitzer Foundations. She consistently prepared presentations and panels at the National Humanities Conference, elevating her as well as our stature to the point she was elected to the National Board for the Federation of State Humanities Councils. Kim has exemplified the spirit of the humanities through her quiet preparation, her professional determination, and attention to every important detail. She is thoroughly competent in her work, and it's not just in what she did, but how meticulously she did it. She constantly impressed us with her knowledge of finances and the complexities of federal reporting guidelines. Kim has led Humanities Guåhan through so many clean audits, to the point that long-term auditors actually used our books as a training audit. She has also led us through not only our first intimidating mainland audit, but also our first program audit, which was at a high level of scrutiny because of our success as an organization. She recruited and cultivated most of the members on the board, heightening in us our ethical awareness, our duty to the council, and fostering in us a culture of care and due diligence. She brought in important business leaders, community leaders, and scholars, all of whom presented expertise to the board or leveraged an important need for the council. Throughout her tenure, Kim has maintained consistently high standards for herself, the staff, and all of us serving on the board. The programs were well received by the public and consistently praised by national reviewers. The international and national scholars and artists who were brought to Guam for intensive weeks of community, educational, and gala events were both innovative and groundbreaking. I can actually go on and on talking about all her leadership and accomplishments as our executive directors. Kim and I go back quite a few years. I mean, I think it was in 2012 that we met, and after a couple years of trying to get me on the board, she finally convinced me, and I haven't left since then. Been a long time. You know, when Kim announced her plans to resign at the end of March, there were definitely tears shed and mentions of how we just couldn't imagine life on the council without her. So while her absence will be felt by us all, we certainly wish Kim the very best in her endeavors and with all the opportunities New Zealand holds for her and her family. Kim, you will be dearly missed by us all.
Oh, thank you so much, Monica. What a lovely presentation. I'm so touched and honored by your kind words. Thank you.
You're welcome, Kim.
Sejus Masi, Chairman Monica. And now, Dr. Kim, we would like to open it up for you to make any remarks.
Well, I actually haven't prepared anything. So this is kind of off the cuff, but it's so nice to see so many people here. I'm so touched. Many of you I haven't seen for quite some time. So thank you all for joining. I'm so honored to have so many leaders in our community come and bid me farewell. I so appreciate it. I feel like I've been honored to be a guest of the Chamorro people in Guam for the past, gosh, I go way back, but most recently for the past 20 years. I want to just acknowledge the Chamorro people and thank them for their kindness and for allowing me to do the work that I've been able to do for many years. Yeah, I love Guåhan, and I hope to be able to come back and go back in the near future to see all of you and connect. Yeah, it's just, and I just have been so privileged to lead Humanities Guåhan. It's an incredible organization, and I think it does so much for our community on many, many levels. And excuse me, and throughout my tenure, I've tried to encourage and support programs that really speak to some of the pressing issues on our island. And I hope they've made a difference. I think they have. But I know that our new executive director, CJ Achoko, as well as our wonderful staff, will continue on with the great work of our organization. And yeah, I'm looking forward to some new adventures in life. And but I'll always miss all of you and miss being and living in Guåhan. I've been honored to do so. Thank you.
Sizos Maasi. Sizos Maasi, Dr. Kihleng, and welcome to CJ Ochoko, new executive director. Welcome. Yes. And good luck, of course. Big shoes to fill. But again, thank you to all of you for being here this morning. And I wish we could have done this in person. Yeah, so that we could all give some hugs to Dr. Kihleng.
Oh, thank you. Yes, this virtual world has taken over, right? But I feel I'm very happy that I was allowed to continue working remotely while I've been here in Aotearoa. So thank you.
All right, thank you. We have a few more minutes if anyone would like to say something. We've got just a few more minutes.
Congratulations, Kimberlee. So well deserved. Proud of you.
Thank you.
That woman looks like Kimberlee.
I
I never knew you had a twin sister, but I just wanted to say, this is Robert Underwood. I'm calling in from Charlotte, and Therese is here with me as well. We're actually staying at her daughter's house, and I just wanted to say congratulations, Kim. You did a wonderful job, and not only that, you know, all the things that they say about you being a tough taskmaster and knowing finances, they're all true, because I had to run a project under you, and that's the Vietnam Veteran Project, and it was a wonderful experience. And you know, the work of the Humanities Council is very special, very different, because it's based upon community efforts, and working as a nonprofit is very difficult, but you've helped make it very successful. So on behalf of myself and Narissa, congratulations, and enhorabuena, Tori Titsomo, Kalangan, and Sizos Maasi.
Oh, Sus Masi, thank you so much, Dr. Underwood. What an honor for me to have you here. I'm sure in hindsight you can say that it was wonderful to work with me, but I'm sure there were times you were probably exasperated by the fact that I'm always asking you for reports and financials and all that. But the project Veterano ended up being a wonderful, very successful project. So thank you for working with us.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
And I just wanted to say congratulations to my baby sister. How proud I am of you. And I feel very compelled to add that our father, who passed away just a year ago, and who actually was the chief dental officer for the government of Guam on a number of occasions. And he would be so immensely proud to witness this, Kim. So I know that you miss him being here as well.
Yes, if it wasn't for my father, I would have never been in Guåhan. So every day I was in Guåhan, I always thought about him and thanked him for the opportunity to be introduced to the wonderful island and people.
I just wanted to say something. I just want to say, I don't know what to say about my mom. I'm so proud of her. I'm her biggest fan and supporter. She's incredible, a brilliant scholar, and the utmost professional. she gave her heart and her soul to Humanities Guåhan. She's really left a legacy. You have big shoes to fill, CJ, and I trust that you can do it. Yeah, I see some of her staff here. Unfortunately, they don't have their videos on. But I'm just so proud of her. I wouldn't be where I am today without my mom. She's just amazing. And Sejus Masi, Saina Masi to everyone who's here.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you.
All right. Again, Sejus Masi again, Dr. Kihleng, your impact on our entire community is going to be felt for decades, as you have served us for decades. And again, we wish you the best, and Sejus Masi. And thank you all for joining us this morning in this great event. Sejus Masi, Dr. Kihleng.
Thank you, speaker. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining us.
Congratulations,
I
Kim.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dios.
Adios.
Adios.
Congratulations, Kim. Then undanklu na si Zeus Masi for all your love and dedication to Humanities Guåhan and the people of Guam.
Thank
Thank
you so
Kim.
much. Thank you, Joyce. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. I'm so emotional. I can't even speak.
Oh, thank
But I
you.
want you to know that I'm speaking to you as a very dear friend. You have taught me
Ah.
so much.
Oh,
I
thank you,
appreciate you
Joyce.
so much. And you have such a lovely family.
Oh, thank you.
But I have to tell you, Monica said it all. You all are so gracious. But you,
Thank
Kim,
you.
are so blessed to be a blessing to all of us.
Oh,
And
thank
from
you,
the bottom
Joy.
of my heart, I appreciate and I miss you so much. I want
Thank
to thank you.
you.
Ndangkuli na si Usma, si Kim.
Ah,
Ay,
thank
si
you.
Senora Dania Gong. Congratulations on your
Thank you,
new
Joyce.
grant. You
Thank
too, Elma.
you.
I'm going to miss you.
Thank
Huguaita
you.
Hamzu Todo. Huguaita Ho Kim. Not Molly
Thank you,
Komwa.
Joyce.
God bless you.
Thank
Adios.
you. Thank
Please
you.
don't be a stranger.
I won't be.
Okay.